Hello, I'm Sophiralou and welcome to my channel.
Hello guys, and welcome to a very special video. This time I have decided to do the 2006 versus 2016 challenge. I took a small poll both on Twitter and Instagram and asked you guys what you thought I should do for my next sort of like redraw this challenge video. Now this quick book art I'm flicking through is a collection of work that I did in 2006 to 2007. The image that you see at the front here is the image I will be redrawing as voted by you guys, which is a very old character of mine called Shadow Child. Now Shadow Child was a vampire character who fell in love with a human and was betrayed by the human, so ended up like not hating humanity but pitying humanity, so to speak. She had a very long storyline, and she was probably one of my favourite characters to draw when I was younger, and it was just nice for me to revisit this character that I have not seen in such a long time, to redraw her in my current style. Redrawing this was actually really nice to see how far I've come on since 2006. In 2006 I was in secondary school. I was studying 3D art as well as graphic design and as well as drama, because I was really into drama then, and before going on to college to study musical theatre, which I did art part-time before then going to university. So this sort of like character and my sort of love with writing stories really stirred on my whole art venture with drawing, and this is why this character means an awful lot to me, so I'm kind of glad that she was chosen. The other choices that I had was a very Christmassy themed one, which I was really tempted to do just because it's, you know, it's just before Christmas, but you guys voted for this piece, and it was a very close call between this one and the robot piece, so I'm very happy that we got to redraw this. I think what's been really nice is just seeing the transition in styles. I can definitely see the clamp influence in this piece, because I was kind of thinking about what I was into at the time and what kind of influences my art now and what influences them. And when I was drawing this, it was like that sort of the influences I was thinking about. I did change up her posing and her clothing, because I feel like my clothing has improved. I feel like my posing has improved. My colouring's definitely improved, like holy moly. But then again, that's something that comes with practice. It was really nice to see how my old character Shadow Child has transformed since then, and I reckon I would probably like to draw Shadow Child in the future, but I think she needs a better name than Shadow Child, because that sounds pretty awful. Shadow Child's story arc actually did go on with another character of mine called Sophiralou, which is my art name. As many of you know, I'm Sophiralou. And I used to draw Sophiralou and Shadow Child all the time, and the whole idea was that they were alternate people from different universes, and Shadow Child was dark and Sophiralou was light, and it sounds all very corny, but it was like, that's the sort of thing I really enjoyed writing their stories, because back then I wouldn't draw the comic, I'd just write. And writing was such a massive thing for me, and like drawing these characters to bring the stories to life was just something that mesmerised me and really interested me, to which is why I kind of fell in love with doing comics. I think the importance is, when you look back on your art, is not to feel disheartened in any way, shape or form. Back then, you've got to remember 10 years ago, I was 14 years old. Anime had really started peaking over in the UK. We had shows such as Avatar: The Last Airbender, we had Tokyo Mew Mew, Sailor Moon, Cardcaptor Sakura. These were my major influences. These were stuff that we could easily access. Pokemon, Digimon, Yu-Gi-Oh! This was stuff that I could easily access. But anime and manga was so difficult for me to come by. So I just kind of fell in love with this like hidden world, and when I did get time on the computer, I would literally just watch so much anime. I was really into Vampire Hunter D at the time as well. But I was just so influenced by the older generation of art, because that's what I was surrounded by at the time. And it's amazing, like, the accessibility that you have to anime now, you have to manga. Like, it was really difficult to get a hold of manga books, and now you can find it in like Waterstones, or in America you can find it in Borders, and it fascinates me that it's more mainstream now, even though it isn't classed as a mainstream project. It is something that you can see pretty much everywhere now, and it's really amazing when I see people, because I'm sitting here 25 years of age, and I'm just falling in love with drawing over and over again. And age isn't a limit. It doesn't matter how old you are. If you are enjoying drawing, that's all that matters. Don't let anyone judge you or anyone question why you are drawing or why you are doing what you do. If you want to paint, if you want to draw, if you want to sing, if you want to dance, just love what you do, and that's all that really matters. I look back at my old art and I don't sit there and I pick apart it and go, oh god, it was awful. To me, it's a learning curve. It's a part of a journey. It's showing how I've changed and how my art has moved on and how I've developed as a person as well as an artist. And I think this is the most important thing of this sort of like redraw this sort of challenge. It's not really a challenge, it's just to show yourself that you have improved or you have changed, and you as a person and as an artist have almost influenced your own work by the styles that are around you. So with this, it's just a combination of my usual colouring techniques, using my like sort of Lecture Set Pro markers and building up with pencil crayons. Bella always coming in for a little cuddle, and just trying to keep to her very pale translucent skin, which is why I used I used blush and then built up with grey tones and purple tones to try and make her skin look almost white and translucent, because she is a vampire, she doesn't have much warmth to her skin. So here we look at the old piece, and I don't see this, it is not as good as my current style, but it's a stepping stone, and I'm really proud to see and turn around to my younger self and just say, look, this is what you can do now. My 15-year-old self versus my 25-year-old self, look how far you have come on, and I'm really proud of it. I am proud of what I do, and I hope you guys take part in this, and if you have, please let me know. I want to see what you've done. If you like this video, please like and maybe comment if you want to. If you wish to see more content from me, feel free to subscribe to my channel. But as always, stay creative. Have a wonderful new year, folks, and thank you so much.